What's up, guys? I'm Antonio.
And I'm Rob.
Today we're reviewing the all-new 2020 Jeep Trackhawk. Let's get right into it. Now it's time to do a walkthrough of the exterior of this Trackhawk. Up first, you can see the traditional SRT hood, which gives you these two functionable vents to cool the engine. And then on the front of the car, on the bumper, you have this air intake for cooling purposes. And then down here, you can see the front camera. As we walk around to the side, you can see the 20-inch rims, which are very nice. They're like a polished aluminum look. And then you can see the Brembo brakes that this comes with, which only come in yellow for the Trackhawk. And then you can see the Grand Cherokee supercharged decal, which is very nice to let everyone know that you have a supercharged Jeep. Now let's get to the rear of this car. You have LED tail lights, which are very bright for nighttime. You also have a Trackhawk badge to let everyone know behind you that you have a Trackhawk. And then for the exhaust, you have quad tip exhaust, which sounds very nice. We'll show you later the startup. And this car has the towing package, which this cover comes off, and then you have the towing receiver. And that is it for the exterior of this car. Now we're going to do a walkthrough of the interior of this Trackhawk, starting at the trunk. There's a little button under there to open it automatically. Starting, we have this little cover to cover up groceries in the sun or something. It's standard on all Grand Cherokees. A little storage compartment. Put something there. You have a speaker back here and a cigarette lighter. And then you lift this handle. Under here you have a full-size spare, just in case if you get a flat. And then this little button over here on the side closes the trunk automatically, as you can see. Now let's move on to the back seat of this car. When we open the door, on the door panel, you can see we have carbon fiber, which is real, and the leather, which is very soft, very comfortable. You have your window switch to put the window down. And then we have the back seat, which is leather again, with a suede insert, which is very comfortable. You have red seat belts. And then back here you have air vents. And then you have heated seats for both sides, 2 USB ports, and a 115-volt outlet. And that really completes the back seat of this car. Let's move on to the front. Up first, the handle to lock the car when you have the key in your pocket. You press that. And to unlock it, you just put your hand behind and then open the door. Same thing as the back seat, the leather, the carbon fiber, your window switches, the lock button, and the mirror control. And then down here is your seat memory. So you can program how you want the seat is. And then the seat is full power. So you could go back, forward, up, down, and control the backrest. Again, red seat belts, which is an option, which I would get. And one last thing for the driver's side seat is on the back you have stitched in white Trackhawk, which is a nice feature I like. Now let's take a look at the steering wheel and the speed odometer. As you can see, you have an LCD screen for the RPM, and then your speed odometer to the left, which goes up to 200 miles an hour if you're wondering. And you have your temperature gauge and gas gauge. And on the steering wheel, you have controls to change the screen, answer the phone, and then for your adaptive cruise control, set button. And on the right of the steering wheel, you have paddle shifters that feel very sturdy and strong for plus, minus. Now let's take a look at the control center. Up first, you can see this big LCD screen for your radio, your climate, for your heated seats and heated steering wheel, which is a very nice feature in the winter, which gets very hot. Apps, navigation, your phone, and the settings. And then down here, you have your climate control, which is buttons versus you could do it up there through the LCD screen. And then down here you have your shifter, which goes into gear very easy, which I like. And then down here you have 2 USB ports and a cigarette lighter plug and an aux cord if you want. And then over here you have a button for launch control to get the best 0 to 60 time. And then over here you have this little dial to change the modes of the car. To put it in sport mode, go to the left, track mode, and then you have snow mode and tow mode, because this has the towing package. Then you could customize like which one you want it to stay in, and then whenever you start the car, it always go into auto. And then the center console, you have this little tray, I guess for your phone or wallet. You lift that up, and then you have more storage, which also you have a cigarette lighter plug down there. It's not that spacious out of all the cars I've seen. Could be a little bigger, but it does the job. That will wrap it up for the interior of this car. Now we're gonna walk to the front of the car and let's check out this engine. Let's go. As I open this hood, you can see the 6.2 liter Hemi V8 SRT that is producing 707 horsepower and 645 pound-feet of torque. Let's look at it. You have a nice SRT badge on the supercharger. It says supercharged Hemi on the valve cover. And that wraps it up for the engine. Now before the test drive, let's take a look at the key. Now with the Trackhawk, it only comes with the red key, so you could access the 707 horsepower of this vehicle. On the back of it, it says Trackhawk, which is a very nice feature. You have your lock and unlock. And to open the trunk, you just tap it twice. And to remote start, you tap the remote start twice. The first beep, it locks the car, and then it starts it. Then you could hear the power of the Hemi V8 engine with 707 horsepower and 645 pound-feet of torque. Alright, so we're currently in the test drive, and right off the bat I can feel that the steering is very loose, that the gas is very stiff. I do really love the whine of the supercharger.
Got a lot of power.
Yeah. That's not even all of it.
A lot of lashback.
No way. No way. This thing belongs on the track.
I want to give a huge thanks to Brown's Dodge Jeep for lending us this Trackhawk for the day. If you ever need a Dodge vehicle, hit my guy up Jimmy at Brown's Dodge.